I think the people that aren't great singers make some of the best melodies because
Agreed.
everyone else can sing along with them.
Agreed.
I don't want to run you into the ground. You can't do that. So when I'm
Yeah.
doing, I think in live performance, right? So when I'm singing the song, you can't even sing along with me when I'm doing all that.
Yeah.
But if I'm just singing that bitch and just swaying with it, like, you know, the Frankie Beverleys and all of these people that
Yeah.
who could actually really sing, but they gave you melodies you could sing along
Yeah.
to. I think Pharrell gives you melodies that you can actually sing along. He understands that long note.
Yeah.
The long
Yeah.
note. I like a lot of the you know, the choppy, rappy shit.
And this is what I try to explain to people now, because people think that you have to be the most amazing vocalist to make it in music or to be considered a talent. But I believe, especially ever since Drake came out, just the frequency of people's ears changed. People don't want to hear you go overboard. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they can't sing along with it. Like Drake, he's an average singer, but he has great melodies. You know what I'm saying? And I tell this to a lot of my songwriter friends who have amazing voices, and a lot of times they send songs off and they don't get picked or they don't get placed, and I was like, man, maybe you overperformed, because I think most artists like to listen to a song and see the potential in it and see how they can make it better. But if you already over singing and they feel like they can't make it a better record than you made it, it's like, what's the point? When I look at the Quentin Miller and Drake situation, and, you know, shout out to Quentin Miller, you know what I'm saying? He from the city. We got a lot of mutuals. You know what I'm saying? This is not to take anything from Quentin. But I remember when the Drake reference tracks came out in the Drake or Quentin Miller situation, a lot of people was like, yeah, well, why is it Quentin a big artist? You know what I'm saying? And they'll listen to the reference tracks and they wouldn't like them as much as they like the records. And it's like, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Drake was able to hear the records, whether they was rough, unpolished, whatever, and was like, I see how I can make this record a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good thing about not having a great and powerful voice sometimes. And especially when I look at the state of R&B right now, it's like the artists who aren't the best singers are winning. You know what I'm saying? Not to take anything from their talents, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Drake came out, the frequency of people's ears is tuned differently, and they like stuff that they feel like they can sing along with instead of stuff that they can't even, you know what I'm saying? They can't even reach the notes. You know what I'm saying? So that was an excellent take.